We are back. So you join us today at Linear. We're on Hardwick Smith.
Yeah, time to roll on this weekend. Looking forward to this.
Anything in your pocket?
No.
Someone told me there was a 40 in the margin.
There was a 40 in the margin yesterday. We were baiting that up all afternoon.
This one, really pleased with this though, nearly a PB for me.
Fish seem to have swerved us, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm not saying we've got no fish in front of us. We've seen the odd one show.
And I'm hoping now I'll get a few out and they'll stay out. And we might just nick a bite before we go home off the surface. So keep you updated.
There you go. I say not been here long, couple of hours now. Get the first fish under the belt. Always nice on a new place you've not fished before. I say we're here on Hardwicks and Smiths. Didn't take long to get them going on the surface. I say I've actually got another one down there in the sling, a little bit bigger than this. So we'll get this one back and we'll show you the other one. There we go, fish number 2. Can't argue with that. Nice fully scaled. I ain't had a fully scaled for a long time, and I say to catch one like this, I'm over the moon with it. It's my second fish from Hardwicks and Smiths. So the boys have just turned up now. So we're going to crack on with this video. But I say I was lucky enough, got here a little bit early, managed to nick 2 before they got here. But yeah, time to roll on this weekend. Looking forward to this.
We are back. So you join us today at Linear. We're on Hardwicks and Smiths. You got here a little bit earlier than what we all did. We all got here last night or yesterday afternoon, but you was here yesterday.
No, I come down yesterday morning. We knew it was going to be busy. The idea was to get a couple of swims, 3 or 4. You can't reserve swims here, but you can. We paid for them, but we can only get 2, so we are doubled up, didn't we?
We are doubled up. It's a bit tight in a couple of swims.
It is a little bit tight, but I managed to nick a couple of fish early doors while I was here fishing on top.
Yep.
But
we managed to turn up just to net it for you,
just to help out.
which you'll see. But we didn't fish last night. We had a social. We had a lead about. Put a bit of bait in a few spots, just to see what was going on and what he was saying. Loads of fish were showing though, weren't there?
It is, and I feel it's going to be. We've got 48 hours ahead of us now. We've got some good spots. You're fishing short. We're fishing at medium range, sort of 15 wraps.
Yep.
We'll see how it goes, but yeah, we'll keep you updated.
Yep. There you go. Right, so we've done the introduction. You saw me and Carl earlier. We were at Linear. We were on Hardwicks. We said we're doubled up in swims. We didn't say who we're with. So I'm with consultant Adam, and you'll speak to Carl when you're introduced who he's with in a minute. But we're in a peg. We've doubled up. 1 for the social, 2 because the lake is so busy. So there's not many spare swims. So we've doubled up together, 2 rods each. Got here last night. We didn't fish last night. We messed about, leaded about. Put a bit of bait out to see what was happening. Saw the crayfish in the margin.
Yeah. Threw a couple of bags out, that's all I'd done.
Had a bit of a social, and that's really what this weekend is. It's a social. We're going to do a few little bait bits as we go, but yeah, mainly it's a social. So we're at Hardwicks. I'm with Adam. What are you doing, Adam?
Well, I've got 1 at range, 1 a bit shorter, 1 about 7 wraps, 1 at 21 and a quarter, I think it was. Been baiting up over the top of it, just a couple of plastic bits on, trying to avoid the crays. But yeah, we've seen a few in close.
Yeah.
So we thought the coming a bit closer in was worth a go, and found a shallower spot. There's a 30-foot hole in front of us. So.
Yeah, we were a bit stumped. We've got a 30-foot hole out in front of the swim. There is a shallower part around that, but it's about 14 foot, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, about 14 foot, and then we've got another hole behind it, which is 20, I think goes down to about 26.
So yeah, I mean, this is the wrong time of year to be fishing the deep hole, but there is a margin. I'm only fishing six wraps. There's the ducks going for the rods. I'm only fishing 6 wraps, but I've got a real mega clean spot. I can easily get back to it. We saw a fish on that spot when we got here last night, right? So that's what we're going on at the moment. We want to work the surface because Kyle had a few yesterday afternoon when he turned up to bag the swims for us on the surface, but the wind's up, so that's a little bit tricky. But for now, we'll leave it there. We'll let you speak to see Kyle what he's doing, and then we'll show you some bait prep and hopefully get a fish to show you.
As I said before, when we got here, we've doubled up in the swim, as you can see. I'm doubled up with Charlie. And we've had a lead about out there. There's not much to go on. It's all pretty uniform and flat, right? Yeah. There's not much. Bit of silkweed, right? Nothing major. So I'm covering one tactic off. I'm fishing the bottom at the minute. Because of the temperature, you've jumped on the zigs, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm fishing in about 12 foot water as opposed to your side. Drops down to about 15 foot.
Yeah.
12 foot, I've got a 10 foot zig on an 8 foot zig, just messing around with the depth.
The temperature's up. Yesterday evening, we see him on the surface, didn't we?
Yeah.
We didn't actually fish, it was more of a social yesterday evening. Well, I did when I got here. You'll probably see some pictures of them fish. But we're hoping the surface is going to pay off at some point today, right?
Yeah,
the wind's picked up though, right?
Yeah, we've been whacking the mixers out every now and again. Seagulls have been fed off now. But we've got a bit of a headwind coming in towards us, so it's hard to hold the mixers out where they are.
Getting a few liners, so we know we've got fish about, right?
Yeah, they are in close.
But as you said, there's always finding that magical number on the zigs, if the zigs are going to go,
yes.
what the level is they're at. And it's the perseverance. We'll keep trying, you'll keep chipping away at the zigs all day.
Yeah, and once one rod
I'm going to
goes,
stay on the bottom, and then whatever we get a take on, we'll work it, and then alternate the rods to obviously try and capitalise on catching as much as we can. So yeah, we'll update you a little bit later with how we get on.
Probably just saving your socks.
Anything in your pocket? No. 9.5 on the entry. Jeez.
I'm trying to making sure it didn't go much further round.
So, first one from the trip on Hardwick, off the long spot at 21.25 wraps, 25 pound and a couple of ounces. It's a nice start, and there's still some fish out there, so hopefully get the rod back out, and there's a few more to be had.
That's a chunk. That's a better fish.
So 34.2, third fish of the session, off the short spot, 7 wraps. The other one, got some video footage of it, but it was only a smaller one. This one, really pleased with this though, nearly a PB for me. Not quite, but hopefully there's another one to be had, and there's bigger ones in here, so hopefully we can get another one on the bank. Ooh.
So it's now moving into the evening on our first night. It's been quite quiet on most of our fronts, to be honest, but I've had nothing really to go on. No fish really showing in my spot, but the wind and the weather's really changed. We've got a southwesterly really hauling down to the right now, and me and Carl were sitting in swim this morning. We saw some fish moving, and we're like, actually, Adam's probably next in, and that has been the theme, right?
Yeah, one after the other as well.
Yeah, you've had three fish.
All in real short space of time, but nothing for, what's it been? A couple of hours?
Probably, but I think what happened, you had that quick hit of fish within an hour.
Yeah.
Trying to get the rods reset, another one went off, then we're trying to do some camera work. I mean,
it was all a bit hectic, wasn't it?
Bit hectic.
All in the same period of time and short period of time.
But even you said you should have, in hindsight,
missed a bit of an opportunity. But
to get the spoms back out, keep that bait going in, right?
Yeah.
But we know, we learn.
Yeah, it's a learning curve.
And we know now as well when we're filming, we'll hold back for 5 minutes, let you get your rod back out. And
yeah, I think that's the way.
But it's a bit hectic in our swim, I'm sure you'll see throughout the video. But somehow we've squeezed three bivvies, 2 sets of rods in a tiny little swim.
In what is a one-man swim, really.
Yeah, but that's the nature of Linear. It's busy, the lake is pretty rammed, to be fair. You just said there's a few swims coming available tonight, but it has been rammed today.
I think it's mostly on Smith, though, as I say. A lot of the swims around here, we've got a couple down here, but that's about it. There's not much on that bank.
No.
I think most of the swims are free on Smiths in the other bit, so.
Well, I mean, something else changed. Our youth consultant, Callum, he's turned up today with his dad, Pete. They've gone to the right. We managed to hold a swim for them. So they've jumped in there. He really should be sitting on fish now, right?
Yeah.
From what
100%.
we think is going to happen or what's happened so far, there's a lot of fish.
We've seen a lot in the edge down there as well, so there's definitely some fish down there.
It narrows down, it's a bit shallower. The wind's hauling down there, so we're hoping he's going to bag 2 or 3, 4 tonight. Yeah, he should. If he gets it right, he should. And then we'll do a little bit of video work with Callum tomorrow. We'll let him. I mean, he's getting on now, so we'll
only thing is, it is a bit weedier down there for a minute. There's a bit more weed down there, I think, especially when you push down into that bay. Yeah, but he'll play shouldn't
right.
be an issue. It's not thick, so
he loves a solid bag, the lad. So I'm sure he'll pull a few out. He always does. But that's pretty much our evening update. Unless we catch through the night, we'll obviously come back to you. But it's a lovely evening, southwesterly, hauling into our face. We'll get some dinner on and chill. See what happens.
Hope there's a few more, eh?
There you go.
Not much has happened, to be fair. Adam to swim down with JOFF, done really well. He's had quite a few fish now. But for us, the fish seem to have swerved us, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm not saying we've got no fish in front of us. We've seen the odd one show, but there just seems to be a pattern emerging. Take.
Southwesterly's pushing from there into that far corner.
I'm hoping tonight it dies down. Hopefully the fish come back out on us.
Yeah.
That's all we can hope for, right?
That
we're not doing anything wrong. You've come off the zigs now. You feel more confident on the bottom. The zigs.
Well, we noticed the pattern. Matey over there had one on the bottom, fishing quite close in along that margin. Geezer next door. Obviously, Adam's had 3 as well.
Yeah.
All on the deck, and he's fishing in 15 foot of water. So.
And may I add, the surface has been horrific today to try. The wind has not stopped. Couldn't hold the biscuits out there. We thought that was going to be a good opportunity today.
They all pushed into that corner with the wind, and they sort of.
So yeah, going into this evening, not really going to change anything. Both happy with the spots.
Yeah, mega happy.
Not going to put any more bait out because we've not had the fish. So we just top up a couple of little fresh ones, nothing major, and then just sit on the rigs and see what happens, and we'll give you an update.
First fish for me, finally off the mark. Spot's come good after 36 hours, so pretty slow start for me on this left-hand side of everyone. Caught on a yellow all-nut pop-up, 12mm, over about 10, 12 spoms, and hopefully we can get another one. We've got 2 rods on the spot, so hopefully more to come.
So, day 2 catch up. A few things have changed, a few things have happened. Not a lot's happened for me, I'm still in the same, still no bites, no fish, usual. You've had some changes though, Carl?
I suppose,
Well, not you personally,
No,
but in your swim.
biggest change, Charlie's now moved around to the other side of the lake. Sorry, that's a nice joke. To be fair, I don't blame him. The amount of fish showing on the right hand side of
Yeah.
this, if they're following yesterday's pattern, he's literally got a fish under his rod tips over there for fish, right?
He has, and the
there
fish
was
are
a lot-
showing to the right.
showing a lot to the right. It was a bold move. It wasn't bold. It had to be done, right? Really.
It did, yeah. And to be fair to him, I got up this morning and I was like, something's got to
You were
happen.
deba-
I
you were
was
debating
debating
it,
a move and a change.
To be fair, I said to you, if it wasn't for camera and us being next to each other,
yeah.
we are in good swims because we have got this southwest pushing at us.
Yeah.
They're great swims, but is it ideal for 4 of us in 2 swims? It is a bit tight.
We are a bit tight. We are
Um,
limited.
Probably see from some of the footage. Yeah,
Especially in this swim.
yeah. It's you do wipe the rods out occasionally when the rods go. So yeah, he's got plenty of room over there. He's on fish. I feel it'd do him a favour over there, don't you?
I think so, he spread out a bit. But before, well, he packed up. You'll see the footage. He put the barrow in the van,
It was
ready
all-
to go.
yeah.
The rods were next to go, and then all of a sudden he was into a fish. So he caught and still went. So it's pretty bold move, to be honest. A lot of people were like, actually, valid bite on that spot.
And we all
after.
knew that was going to happen as well, didn't we?
Yeah, he sort of called it. We thought you would actually catch on the spot when he went. That's what we thought would probably happen, but I don't know. It's happened now. He's over the other side. We've seen fish jumping on his spot, so nothing's really changed. You got
No, I'm still
wiped
fishing.
out,
I had to reset. Still fishing the same spots. I think it'll come good. Obviously, typical linear. Guys to the left, seen you have a fish.
Bosh.
Bosh. They've increased their distance
Yeah.
right onto the back of the spot now.
Yeah.
But that's day ticket fishing. I'm not going to change the spot. Just going to keep it out there. I don't think we need to put any more bait in as of yet because we've not had numbers of fish.
No, and I've done the same. I mean, I'm fishing really short because everyone else is fishing at range. So I've left my bait from yesterday. I did check one of the hook baits this morning. Nothing's been touched.
Yeah.
So the crayfish have left us alone now. But I did do one a bit longer.
Yeah.
Just to get on the back of, obviously you had fish yesterday. And I say get longer, I actually crossed your line, but you still got the run. And then that leads on to what happened to you this morning.
Yeah, lost one.
Lost one.
Very disappointed. Thought it was a decent fish. Felt like a decent fish.
Looked
but
a decent fish the way it took off, to be fair.
it took off. Tried to turn its head and just weren't having none of it hooked on.
But it was different from the 3 fish you had yesterday. The
Yeah.
runs, they all run right.
Yeah, this
Took
one
it down the
went
margin. This just went to the bit
far
and just
left. Yeah,
beasted you all the way out into
Yeah.
open water.
flat rod all the way.
Have you put more bait over the top of that spot though, or have you?
Haven't bothered yet because I'm just trying to follow the pattern that I had yesterday going.
Yep.
It's as I say, lost that fish. Got to put some bait out in a bit and just see how that goes. Don't want to ruin it.
I've put one still. I mean, I said across lines earlier, but we dealt with that. But I've got one probably a rod length to the left of you now. Pretty much on a single.
They're still
but
showing out there though. They're
Still showing on
they're
that
still out
line. So we
That's
got.
why I don't want to go pumping and spot him because there's
No, that's right. Listen, there's fish in front of us. There's bait still from yesterday because I mean I put a lot of bait out yesterday. So
I don't think it's been cleared out.
no, but you've got bites, so clearly not. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We're getting into bite time for you now. We've obviously got Callum who joined us last night. I'm going to head over to Callum in a minute, have a catch up with Callum, see what he's doing. And yeah, if we have anything this afternoon, we'll come back to you. Hopefully, I can get amongst the fish. The surface is not going to come good, I don't think, because of the wind.
Might have opportunities. We just got to wait for that opportunity and make the most of it if the surface does come good.
That's what we're banking. I'm personally
Late
banking on it.
evening maybe when it calms down.
We'll
again,
see.
maybe. But who
And,
knows?
but if Charlie has anything on the other side, James will have to have a little walk round. But we'll leave it there and we'll catch up with you later. This is Cozy Callum. Got me a chair out. Thanks, mate.
Anything.
Well, there we are. So I said we'll catch up with Callum. This is Callum. First time on video with us, properly, really.
Properly, yeah.
So Callum is our youth consultant. Callum's been with us for 3 years nearly since we started, really.
3 years since
So he's
July.
just a wee little nipper then. But now we've given him a role of our youth consultant, so he's now starting to run our youth team. So you get to vet people, the youth team that we want to build with, I suppose, for the future. But you've joined us for this session.
Yeah.
So you turned up last night with Dad. Dad's hiding away, don't want to come on camera. So what are you doing? What have you done? Why are you in the swim you are? Apart from that's the only one we saved for you.
In the swim I am. Someone told me there was a 40 in the margin.
There was a 40 in the margin yesterday. We were baiting that up all afternoon.
And there's a little bay and no one's in it, and it was wrong to not go in it, because if there's no line pressure, they're going to either go in there or come out to find food. So no matter what, they should be in there.
So you're just trying to nick one from
yeah, I'm almost
in or out?
trying to catch them off guard for when they're moving around. I mean, it's not worked yet, but I've introduced more bait and I've put out a couple of solids to see how it goes, really. Maybe do a couple of changes later on just to see if anything will work.
So we think from yesterday that your bite time should be probably any time from now to this evening.
Yeah.
Just from the way the bites from the top end of the lake
Yeah, the bushes
work their
just-
way down.
yeah.
Adam's just lost one.
Yeah.
So we feel that that's probably your best opportunity to nick a bite in here. But we don't know much about this place, Hardwick's and Smith's. We've done some research, like we always do, between us all. Someone said a good hit of fish is sort of 3 to 5 fish. You've had a good haul. I think we're on 6, 7 fish, something like that now between us all. So, but the quality of the fish, you've seen Charlie's one this morning.
Yeah,
but
no, that makes me want them more.
I mean, it's not a normal day ticket. Like a day
No,
ticket,
it's
you
not,
get these
no.
Simos or these little like pasty, paley things. But I
Yeah.
mean, they've been epic.
They've
All
been
these scaly
colourful
bangers. So,
and,
but we want to try and get you amongst the fish if we can,
I'll get
and myself.
I'll
But
manage it.
you're going to manage it. Pull it out of the bag.
Of course I will.
So we've got less than 24 hours, but still time.
Yeah,
to
more
nick
than
fish.
enough time. 100%.
The wind's pushing down. The weather's great. Southwesterly. Pressure's not too bad.
No.
Got plenty of bait to chuck out.
Yeah, is that bait back from Belgium?
Built back. Oh yeah, just done a recent trip. To where'd you go in Belgium?
Carp Arena.
Carp Arena.
Yeah.
So what happened in Carp Arena? Briefly.
Not a lot. To be honest, not a lot. One fish out in the whole week. Hard fishing. Weather awful. Wind didn't play its game, and it was just awful.
You lost a few fish though, right, in the snags.
Yeah, 3.
But when you said you were going there, I did say there's a lot of snags in that lake from what I knew. But
Yeah, I mean, they told us they cut them all out, but they cut them all out on the top, and then everything
still
else was just underneath. And I was even getting my GoPro fishing it down to have a look. Nothing.
But did you learn anything from that?
Yeah.
Choose better lake with no snags.
Choose a better lake to fish abroad at. Runs water.
Was that your first trip abroad though?
Yeah, first trip abroad. And then
But we talk about this all the time. People have this misconception that you go to France, Belgium, Holland, wherever it is, and you're going to turn up and it's going to be run after run, all these 40s, 50s, 60s, and that doesn't happen. There is a few fisheries on their day out there that will do that, but they are tough lakes out there. They're not easy to.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a walking park, but no.
No, I see lesson learned.
Yeah.
But you know for next year.
Well, is that next year? Don't know where we'll go, but find somewhere.
Hopefully Carp Basics will do a European leg. We always talk about it. Me and Cole had a go at it last year, but we've never got anything together for this year. But
Yeah.
well, look, we'll leave it there for now. We'll come back and have a chat later on this evening,
Yeah.
unless you hook up, and then in which case we'll be back. But good luck for the rest of your session.
Thanks.
So fish number 4 for me, lost one earlier. So this one sort of makes up for it. I think it was 25-12, I think it was. But yeah, another nice one. Really nice fish in this lake so far. We haven't had any bad ones really. All the mouths are nice, all in good condition. So yeah, rod's back out on the spot. Hopefully get another one, and if we do, we'll let you know.
Another quiet night for me, unfortunately, but we woke up this morning and it's flat calm, so I've got a couple of hours before I've got to get back on the road, head home. So getting some mixers out there. Fortunately, there's 50 seagulls here that we've got to feed off first, so I've done 4 kilos of mixers for them this morning, and I'm hoping now I'll get a few out and they'll stay out, and we might just nick a bite before we go home off the surface, so keep you updated. There we go, the last fish of the session. We're literally just about to wrap this up, and Adam's in again to how many fish? 5?
Fifth one now,
Fifth
yeah.
fish. Spot's rocking, and another fully scaled. I mean, that'd be banging, right?
Mate, I've never fished a place where it's like every other fish comes out as a fully scaled.
It's crazy,
It's
right?
madness.
No comments out of all
Like-
the fish we've seen. No comments either.
But you can go to other lakes and like you've got to be lucky to catch a fully
It's a decent
scaled.
stock in here though.
And we've had some amazing fish this session,
Yeah.
and I'm definitely coming back here for another session.
I'll be back next week, I reckon.
Well, I didn't catch. I fished next to Adam. The right side of the swim is definitely rocking. Callum, you turned up late to the show. It didn't quite work out.
Nice.
But we are literally packing up now. These guys will probably stay a few more hours, but I've got to head back.
We got a couple of hours.
So we're going to wrap it
give a
up
few
there.
more hours.
Yeah, you'll give it a few more
Yeah,
hours on the
definitely.
surface. But if you like what you see, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Babosh!
He bolted, mate. He was straight off. Didn't even get a chance to like pick him up or anything.
Goodbye.
It's just gone.
Inappropriate footwear is ready to go in.
Crocs, mate. Always Crocs. James
Oh,
B-roll if you look
lost
down at the
mine.
footwear.
This is your foot attire for the bank, right? Excuse my nails, I haven't had a pedicure recently.
Right, ready?
Ready, let's do this catch up. Action.
He clearly ain't ready, is he? Is that better, dear? It was under my neck. I thought it was rustling on my neck. Yeah, it was only because it was rustling on my neck.
Just checking it, because sometimes you can press a button and then change its.
I'll wait for my phone to stop ringing.
We're rolling?
Yeah.
The sneaky little German. It's getting sneaky little glitch. You can hear them two next door trying to scare away 50 seagulls that are eating all their bait. This is cosy. Nice little chair.
That's my dad chair.
And there goes that one. Let's do that again, shall we?
I didn't realise it was filming.
Typical Charlie. Oh, mate. Seriously, he's full of beans, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to.
We finally had it.
You good? Oh, come on, mate. We're so close. In focus? Oh, mate. Might be done soon. Tell me straight away when we're good, James. Oh my God.
Now your one's quite hard to put in there.
Whoa!
No, you don't really have that.
Carl's the one with the ego. Just about to get his head in. He'll learn.
Yeah, okay. Mate, are you gonna hit them?
Don't look happy.
Huh?
Don't look happy.
Who?
You.
Oh mate, you've just caught me waking up. Oh, I say waking up, laying there, right? It does feel good for it out there, alright? JOFF get him going?
No.
No. Oh, I should really put a kettle on.
I've had one already.
Yeah, I know Dr. Pepper. Does that count?
No.
See if you could just lift him up. When you lifted him up, hold him more. Chuck him. I mean,
Chuck him.
nice. There. Oh, look at the sun on him now. I'll tell you what. For
Now 360 throwing.
Is you good to go? You got it?
Yeah.
This is the look of a tired man where I've been up all... Oh no, I haven't hauled anything yet.
Been up all night catching. Oh, nothing.
Catching my snoring. It's mid-afternoon. Update. Nothing's happened. Nothing to report. They're all over there. It's one catch.
Right?
Just put hooks on.
Yeah. I mean, some people don't, but I did.
What, put hooks on?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Oh wow.
What was that?
Did you get that?
Come on, fishing.
Kettle's boiled.
There's not even one showing there.
Kettle's boiled.
Get bored. Not one fish is showing.